YouTube, what's going on? Hey, look, I figured I'd do a video going over the gear that I got, what I wear when I ride. Gear is usually expensive, very expensive. Leathers, boots, gloves, it's pricey. Helmets, but I've found a lot of good deals on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got. I don't usually do videos like this, but I figured I'd switch it up. So we're gonna go over lids, helmets, first thing. Let's see, this AGV is one of my OG helmets. You've probably seen it in a lot of my videos. It's kind of dusty. I don't wear it anymore since I have a new Alpinestars helmet. Most lids come with a clear visor. Some come with a tinted visor. This is, I think it's a smoked visor. It's got a gold tint to it. And this one, of course, has the pin lock. When I bought this helmet, this is a AGV K5. When I bought this helmet, it was about $400 or $500. And as you can tell, I went down in it once. And they say if you go down in a helmet, it's compromised and you shouldn't use it anymore. I think this one's still pretty solid. It was a low speed crash. It's on my Instagram, on my reels, if you check that out. So this is not the first helmet I've ever had. If you remember on my channel, I started out with the Icon helmet, and then I had a Scully. Shout out to those who knows what a Scully is. And then I got this helmet. I actually even had a Shoei. I had a Shoei helmet, which I got on Facebook Marketplace for 50 bucks. And I let somebody use it, and the night they used it, they went down in it. Insurance covered it. I got paid $400 for that helmet. So make sure they're DOT certified. You got to protect your noggin. That is the most important thing on your body. If you ride around with no helmet or with a cheap helmet and you go down, you're going to pay the price. So this is the first helmet we're going to talk about. Moving on to my second helmet. You guys know I had a DRZ 400 Supermoto. This is an Alpinestars SM5, which of course you have to buy goggles because it is an open face. This helmet's really good. It's light. This was, I want to say, another $300-400 for this helmet. It was not cheap, but it's a really good helmet. And I took my Cardo off of my AGV, and as you can tell, I just glued it on here because these helmets aren't meant for Senas or Bluetooth communication. But this is a really good helmet too. All my helmets, I've used Sugru to mount the part for the camera up front for motovlogging. And all my helmets have a mic run through them, so I get good audio. So this one and this one are both Sugru'd. Sugru is moldable glue, and I've never had a problem. It's never failed. It's never came off. Just doesn't look as great. So both of those helmets I bought brand new. This helmet is your Alpinestars R10. It's got the carbon weave in it. This is a very expensive helmet. This is a $1,300 helmet. But I only got it for 250 bucks because my ex-girlfriend bought it through a firm for me, and I was gonna pay her monthly, and then the dumb bitch broke up with me. And 2 weeks later, she was like, "Are you gonna pay for the helmet?" And I was like, nope. Should have thought about that before you broke up with me. Anywho, I love this helmet. By far the best helmet. Came with a tinted visor, came with a clear visor, comes with a pin lock insert, so when you breathe, it doesn't get fogged up. And this is the only helmet that I bought a chin mount, just because I didn't want to put Sugru on a $1,300 helmet. Now they come in different colorways. The white and the carbon are $1,300. The other colorways like the blue and the red, they are way more expensive. So as you can see, my motovlogging setup, we got the GoPro Hero 13 to the adapter, and it's run. I got two different mics in here. I got one for my Bluetooth, which is inside charging. I have a Sena S20 or 20S Evo. They even make an extended wing for this one, which is like $50, but it's harder to find, so I haven't got one yet. But I love this helmet. It's got a wide view, very wide view, so you can see everything. This is a track helmet. This is what I wore at Summit Point Raceway a couple Mondays ago for my first track day, and I love it. So you pay for what you get. Gear is not cheap, but I'm going to show you some Facebook Marketplace finds that I have gotten steals on. Steals. So I'm going to put this helmet up here. All right, so I want to say the first thing I got from Facebook Marketplace years ago was these Alpinestars boots. Now, of course, they're missing pieces. Sugar, go get on the porch. Sorry, my dogs are on the porch. These boots, they are European 45, which I want to say is like a US 10.5. So I haven't worn these boots in a long time, and they're actually missing the toe slider on this right boot. Still work. If I wear jeans on a fall day, I might wear these. But I got these from Facebook Marketplace for 50 bucks. Brand new, they're probably over $100. Next Facebook Marketplace find was my jacket. This is the Alpinestars. I'll tell you which brand it is, or which model it is in a second. It's got padding here, padding in the forearms, padding in the chest, padding in the back, and leathers are gonna save your life like no other. Like, textile is good, but leather is really gonna prevent road rash when you go down. So when I got this jacket, I looked in the pocket, and what I found was the price tag. If you can see this, but right here, $549.95. Can anybody guess what I paid for this jacket? $250 is what I paid. I paid half the price on Facebook Marketplace. Jacket was nice and new. There's no rips, there's no tears in it. And this is a USA 46 and a European 56. And this jacket is also Tech Air ready. So you can put one of the Tech Air vest underneath this, and when you crash, you have a whole airbag system. I don't have that, but it would be nice to have for the track. So this jacket is also perforated. In the summertime, you definitely want a jacket that's perforated, or you are gonna sweat your ass off. See the little holes? Holes all over. Just means it's perforated. I love this jacket. So, 250 bucks compared to 5 something brand new. Next piece of gear that I got from Facebook Marketplace was these pants. Alpinestars. Let me see which model they are. I want to say, it doesn't say, I want to say they're the V2 missile pants. And I wear these pants a lot. As you can see from our lot day, last video or two videos ago I put up, I got to actually drag me in them on both sides, left and right. These pants will zip into that jacket, so you have a full coverage, kind of like a full suit, but it's a two-piece. Now, I never zip it together, and I always wear my jacket unzipped. Not the best for when you go down, because you want your gear to be tight. and you want it to not move around your body, because if my jacket's open and I go down and I go on my side, my jacket is not protecting me because it's wide open. So the only bad thing about these pants, they're not perforated, which fucking sucks. So they do get a little warm, and I try not to wear them in dead of the summer. I'd honestly better off be wearing my full suit, which I'm going to show you in a second. Because you're going to get hot in these. My full suit is perforated. But I paid $200 for these pants on Facebook Marketplace. They didn't smell. They had no rips. They were brand new. They came with the pucks. Actually, I'm sorry. These ones didn't come with pucks. My suit came with the pucks, and I just swatch them. Swibbity, swabbity, swibba. I swap them out depending on what I'm gonna wear. So, for something that you would pay over $1,000 for, I paid half of that from Facebook Marketplace. You can't really beat it. Look, I love the saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And I believe it, because people get rid of some really good stuff. Next thing we're going to talk about is gloves. These are gauntlet gloves. Now, these are Alpine Star. Let me see. I want to say they are the SP8 Air, I think. Don't quote me. These are perforated. I bought these brand new because the orange, and it has KTM on it, matches this bad boy right here. So, had to have a little bit of drip, a little bit of swag when I'm riding. You know, people like to match. It looks good. If I'm riding an orange bike and I'm wearing a full yellow suit, it's just fashion police are gonna pull you over. All right. So, gauntlet gloves cover the wrist, and these are what you need when you go to the track. These are perforated. They're kind of stiff when you first get them, but they will break in. These are extra large. I wear extra large on a lot of my stuff. Now, if you wear larges, say if I were to put a large on and going to ride your bike, your hands are gonna cramp up. They're gonna start getting really tight. So you wanna be able to move in the gear that you have. So I think I paid $250 for these, but they're well worth it. When I'm riding in just street clothes and I'm being a squid, I at least wear some gloves. These are Fast House. I'll wear just some light dirt bike gloves or something like that. It's not gonna protect me if I go down, but what it does is it gives me grip on the throttle, because you know it's hot out, your hands get sweaty. And last thing you wanna do is slip on the throttle or slip on your handlebars when you're riding. So, get you some of these if you're riding in the street. Porch, good girl. The next thing I'm gonna show you is my boots, okay? Kobe, hush. I know you know what's in here because you've seen me wear them. And these bad boys are the SuperTech R vented white glove, or I'm sorry, boots. European 45, US 10.5. These boots are $600. $600 brand new. Now, granted, I had to drive about an hour, but somebody had them for sale listed for $400. Cool thing about Facebook Marketplace is you can bargain. I bargained with the guy. I said, I'll give you $300. I'll come get them right now, cash. He said yes. I could not say no. These boots were brand fucking new when I got them. Of course, white doesn't stay white for very long when you're riding a motorcycle. But these are the nicest boots I have ever had. They're the most comfiest boots I've ever had. I've had, did I have Dainese? No, I had, what's that other brand? Can't think. I've had a couple other boots in my life. Cool thing about these ones, they have a insert. So basically you get double the protection. Now you can take these out, slide them on, then slide your foot in the boot. But what I found is easiest is just rolling the top of the boot down like this, loosening this cord, slipping your foot in, strapping it up, then it zips up. Zips up, Velcro, and then it has this ratchet on the back. Ratchet! These are awesome fucking boots. And if you can ever get them for a cheaper price than $600, especially half the price, do it. You're not going to be disappointed. So, we went over helmets, jacket, pants, boots, gloves, and now I'm going to show you my suit. So a couple years ago, I had Dainese suit, Dainese gloves, forget the name of the boots that I had, which were some hand-me-downs. This suit, when I bought it, was brand new. The guy only wore it one time. Padding in the arms, shoulders, elbows, knees, and then, of course, you can put the pucks right here. Oh, a little bit of fuzz. So I'm going to show you something about this suit. And this suit is Tech Air ready as well. So let me find the pocket. All right, so check this out. This was in the pocket when I got it. Shows how new it is. See that price tag? Almost $1,200. I paid $250 for that suit. Now that's a rare find. You're not usually gonna find a suit on Facebook Marketplace in such good condition for that much price. Most of the suits I see are like half the price. $600, $500, $700 for a $1,200 suit. I got a steal, and I could not say no because I needed it for the track. So, if you're out there and you're squidding it up and you're not wearing any gear, it's gonna suck when you go down. I fortunately have only been down once, and I think I still have a bruise on my hip from it because I was wearing motorcycle jeans, but they didn't have the protection they needed to like leather does. So if you're looking for gear, get on Facebook Marketplace, type in motorcycle boots, gloves, jacket, type in the brand you want. There's plenty of stuff on there that will save your life and save you a lot of money. Now, leathers aren't gonna save you impact-wise, but they're gonna save you when you're skidding across the concrete. I don't want road rash. Skin grafts are not cheap, okay? Me being a type 1 diabetic, I don't heal like I used to. I've been diabetic for 13 years. I got to live 26 years without diabetes. And my body just doesn't heal like it used to. So, I think the saying, dress for the slide, not the ride, is a very important saying. Because you never know what's going to happen. You never know when you're going to go down. The amount of people that are on their cell phones driving these days are not paying attention to the road. And they're not paying attention to motorcyclists. You might see another car or a truck, but these things are fast and they're harder to see, especially for older people or people that aren't paying attention. So invest in some good gear. It's so worth it. And you don't have to spend thousands of dollars. You don't have to go get a brand new suit. If you can afford brand new, by all means, go get it. But I'm not rich. I'm not even monetized on YouTube because I'm a slacker. I don't have enough watch time, plenty of subs, but you know, I'm on a, I don't want to say fixed income because I own my own dog training company, but I'm not rich by any means. And all this gear that I've got, most of it was for a steal. Most of it was secondhand, still in great shape. And you know what? It's worth it. So, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. If you like this style video and this kind of content, I'll make more for you guys. I'm waiting to get another 360 camera so I can really do some cool shots. My last one came off the front of my bike going 80 miles an hour, so my Insta360 X3 is ruined. It still works, but there's scratches on the lens, so I'm not going to get great footage with that. So, with that being said, I hope you guys dress for the slide. I squid it up sometimes too. I'm about to go out here in a little bit and I might just go out in this and some shorts. But I promise you, I ride completely different when I have my gear on and when I don't have my gear on. I'm not leaning my bike as far when I'm wearing this shit. I'm not going as fast when I'm wearing this. But when I wear this suit or my leathers, I swear it gives me like 10 plus confidence. Because I know if I do go down, I'm going to be protected. Got it? Capiche? I'm not saying you have to wear gear because, like I said, I don't always wear gear. It's nice to sometimes just rip around town, have your shirt blowing, have the wind blow through you. It feels good, but it's not going to feel good if I go down. And that's the price we all pay because we know these things are fucking dangerous. Especially all the vehicles around you. That's what's really going to fuck you up. So look, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, drop a comment. If you're not subscribed, it's free and it helps support my dream. So with that being said, I love you guys. Insulin Junkie out, motherfuckers.